Hi guys, welcome to my kitchen. Today I'm making easy shrimp Alfredo. Alright, I'm starting on a large skillet I'm preheating, and I'm going to add in roughly 3 tablespoons of butter, and we're going to get this melting down. Let me grab a spoon. Alright, now I'm going to add in 1 small onion that I diced up fine. And we're going to saute this onion in here for a few minutes so it starts to turn translucent and soften up. Alright, now that this went for just a few minutes, my onions are translucent and soft. I'm going to add in some garlic. I'm going to add in about 3 spoons of the pre-diced garlic. If you use fresh, use 3 or 4 cloves, minced up fine. And I'm going to allow my garlic to fry in here with the onion and the butter just for a few minutes till it starts to get fragrant. Alright, now that my garlic went just for a minute, and this is smelling really good, I have some heavy whipping cream. I have 32 ounces. Now I'm making a lot because I'm making 2 batches. I'm going to make a large batch for the family, and I'm going to make a small batch for my niece Chantel because she's eating over and she's allergic to shrimp, so we're going to pull her shrimp out, or pull her sauce out separate before we add the shrimp in. I'm going to turn my heat up a little bit. I'm going to add in some milk. I'm going to go for about ½ a cup of milk. I'm going to give this a stir. And I'm going to season this with a little bit of salt and pepper. About a ½ teaspoon of pepper. And about a ½ teaspoon of salt. You don't want too much salt because we're adding in some Parmesan cheese and that has salt in it. So I'm going to stir that, and I'm gently going to bring this up to a gentle boil. And while I'm working on that, I'm going to add in some fresh parsley that I diced up. We're going to get some of that in there. Save a little bit for garnish on our plate. It's probably about a tablespoon and a half of fresh parsley. You can also use dry if you don't have fresh. Right now this is starting to come up to a gentle boil. I'm going to add in some shredded Parmesan cheese. And I'm going to add in probably about a cup. I'll give this a taste after we get about a cup in to see if we need to add a little more. And I'm going to turn my heat down to simmer because it's going to thicken up really fast. I mean, if I need to, I can add a little more milk if it gets too thick. I'm just going to give this a stir. You want a nice creamy sauce consistency. Let me give this a taste, see if we have enough cheese in there. Remember, we have about a cup of shredded Parmesan in there. And I'm boiling some fettuccine noodles over here to serve this with. I'm going to add a little more cheese. I'm going to add on about another cup of cheese. Because you like your Alfredo sauce nice and cheesy. And if you want to take the real easy way out, you could always use the jarred Alfredo sauce, but I recommend making it homemade if you can because it's really not hard and it tastes 100 times better. Alright, my cheese sauce is thickening up nice, and I have my heat set down on low because you don't want to scorch this. Now I have some raw shrimp here. This is peeled, deveined with the tail off. And I have large shrimp. I'm going to put this in as frozen. I'm going to add that right into our Alfredo sauce, frozen. And that will thin out the sauce a little bit as it thaws and cooks. But that's fine because this will tighten back up in a hurry. And this here is a 2-pound bag of shrimp. And like I said, I pulled Chantel's Alfredo sauce out already so she don't get sick. She has an allergy to shellfish. And I'm just loading this down with shrimp. And I'm going to turn my temperature up just a hair because that shrimp's cooling us down in a hurry. probably put about 1.5 pounds to 1.75 pounds of shrimp in here. 1 3/4 pounds of shrimp. I'm going to bring this back up to a gentle simmer, and I'm going to allow that shrimp to cook in there until it turns pink and it's cooked through. Alright, this is done. My shrimp cooked in there for about 8 minutes. And if you want to speed it along, you can always bring your shrimp under warm tap water to thaw it out. That'll speed up the cooking process. This is ready to go. Let's go ahead and fix up a plate and see what we got. Went ahead and I garnished it with the rest of my leftover parsley. Let me get in here and try this. And I'm serving this over fettuccine, like I says. Give this a try. Alfredo sauce is creamy, cheesy, well seasoned. Try a piece of shrimp. The fettuccine is cooked good. I like my fettuccine a little tender. I don't like it Alfredo, or I'm sorry, al dente. Shrimp's cooked just right, not rubbery. Really delicious. Guys, that's really delicious and it was really easy. It didn't take any time at all. Right there you have it. Shrimp Alfredo. Give it a try. Thanks for watching, and until next time, I'll see ya.